Hi, good morning, everyone. So welcome to our daily briefing. And today is December 9th, which is Thursday. So let us begin our daily briefing by take a quick recap on previous important economic data. So the first one is Japan GDP growth rate quarter-on-quarter final Q3. Previous is 0.5%, forecast is at negative 0.8%, and the actual is negative 0.9%, so which is slightly lower than the forecast. So this is definitely not a good news for the Japanese yen. And then we go to the next one, which is the US JOLT job openings October. So previous is 10.602 million and forecast is at 10.369 million. But the actual is 11.033 million, so which is slightly higher than the forecast. Okay, so this is actually a good news for the US dollar. And then we go to the next one, which is the Bank of Canada interest rate decision. So previous forecast and actual remain the same at 0.25%. So because they maintain their interest rate, so they didn't raise the interest or reduce the interest rate, they maintain it. So this didn't affect much to the Canadian dollar yesterday. Then we go to the next one, which is the US EIA crude oil stocks change the December. So previous is negative 0.91 million and the forecast is a negative 1.705 million, but the actual is negative 0.24 million, which is higher than the forecast. So this is not a good news for the crude oil price. Okay, then we go to the next part of our daily briefing today, which is the previous day market volatility recap for gold. It's declined 130 pips last night. Okay, so what happened? Let's read the factor here. So spot gold did not change much on Wednesday, which is yesterday, closing at around $1783. It was as high as 1793.15 US dollar earlier. Because of the weakening of the US dollar offset the impact of higher US Treasury yields. So that's why this is the reason why the gold prices fell down last night. Okay, but still didn't change much on yesterday. Okay, then we go to the next one, which is the WTI crude oil. It rise 200 pips on yesterday. So what happened on the crude oil market yesterday? So let's read the factor here. So oil prices rose on Wednesday because studies have shown that existing vaccines are effective against new virus variants, the Omicron. Okay, so it's effective. So eliminating concerns about the plummeting fuel demand and a slight drop in US crude oil supply. So this is the reason why the crude oil prices go higher and higher. So the first one is vaccines are effective against the new virus. The second one is the slight drop in US crude oil supply. And also US official data show that US domestic crude oil inventories fell by 241,000 barrels last week. So that's the two reasons that make the crude oil price getting higher and higher. Okay, then we go to the next part, which is in US session today, we have to focus on this important economic data. So US initial jobless claims for December. Let's take a look on this economic data. So the previous is 222,000, forecast is 215,000, schedule is at 9:30 tonight. So if higher than expected reading should be taken as negative for the US dollar, while a lower than expected reading should be taken as positive for the US dollar. Okay, and then we go to the next part, which is the market update for gold today. So the resistance level of today is 1789. Support level of today is 1779. So my personal opinion, I will still take it as a range movement. Okay, so I continue range since from Tuesday until now. So let us read the factors here. Why is still range? Okay, so investors are waiting to find direction from the Federal Reserve meeting and US inflation data. So the cooling of fears about the epidemic has also reduced the attractiveness of safe haven gold. So the price of gold continues to fluctuate and investors continue to wait for the CPI to be released. So CPI data is on tomorrow. Okay, so until then, fluctuations are expected to remain limited. So pay attention to the US initial jobless claims data in the day. So that's all for our daily briefing today. So wish you have a great day and see you again. Bye-bye.